Yeah. Right. Shoot up the Shay Sue. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone. Like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, she gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay Stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Country Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline, talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day
wire. She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, and Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Country Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, the side out of laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's 2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Hey y'all, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's Saturday, you guys. It's the weekend, and thank you guys so much for being here. Welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched us in the replay. Over here in the chat, we got Skit Squad, Jermaine up in the place to be. What's up, Jermaine? Let me let y'all know straight up, you guys. We are only going to be in here for about 30, no later than 35 minutes, okay? This is going to be a quick live because it's late at night on a Friday/Saturday, and y'all know y'all got to get to bed, all right? So anyway, let me go ahead and do this copyright under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. Part of it is scrolling across that screen. Guys, if you enjoyed this content tonight, make sure that you in see now that StreamYard thing is acting up, so I'm not even going to try to put this up. Well, it's coming up, but it's doing it slow. So we'll just do that real quick and leave it at that. And if you want to show additional support for this channel, you guys, you can do a super sticker, super chat, cash application at $Shades too, or you can copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We only got Angelina, Shayla, and Larry still trying to get these kids to lie. That's all we're going to show tonight, all right? So let's go ahead and do this, you guys. And again, being here this late night, all right? So let's go ahead and start this, and hopefully the sound is good.
Hey.
Hey.
Look at you. I see you've gotten a head start on your happy hour. I figured I'd just pop in before I head out for the evening, meet up with a couple of friends, and figured you might have a snack in here, but apparently it's all crackers and how's my sweetheart doing?
It's been a long week.
Well, tell me all about it. These are almost stale. It's almost.
Well, Mom, the inevitable happened.
Honey, come here. Come. Put your head right here. You know I love you. I'm always here for you. But I have to tell you that there are better men in the world for you. NBA players are all the same, sweetheart. Women from here, there, everywhere. You will find someone who loves you.
Mom,
For you.
please. Me and Iman are not breaking up. You could just hang that one up. That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, well. Well then.
Yeah. Amber and Anthony are getting a divorce.
What?
Yep.
How do you know this?
She told me.
Wow. I mean, I'm not fully surprised, but who filed?
Amber.
Oh, wow. That girl is really good. She is a master in her craft. I have to give it up to her.
Mom, what
Seriously.
Are you talking about?
Not too long ago, I shared some words of wisdom. And I said that Amber saw Anthony. She saw a handsome, wealthy guy, smart, business savvy, big, beautiful mansion, nice cars. And she couldn't reel in Wayne or Mike or anyone else. So she got Anthony to bite hook, line, and sinker, and she got a fool. And now she's going to go to the bank with his assets.
Mom.
Bravo.
Or she's a woman that just finally had enough and she's ready to move on with her life from a husband that had a baby on her. Like, Amber's been through a lot with Anthony. She seemed to really love him. Who would take their husband back after all that?
Someone who understands that they can do a lot better for bigger fish with better looking bait. Amber's a smart one. I've got to give it to her. She did her thing.
Yeah, but I really like that household for Kai. I did. I loved our co-parenting space. I don't know where we go from here. I'll be honest.
Stay out of their business. Focus on you and Kai, and let the chips fall where they may.
Yeah. That's all I can do.
And stay prayerful. God's hand is in.
I knew that Angelina was going to go back to being the trifling ass mom that she was before. Okay? As soon as Diesel left, it is out of the picture. Here she go telling Shayla some foolishness. She should be telling Shayla to stay away from Anthony. Stay away from Anthony. Okay? Stay away from Anthony, period. Because if he can't be faithful with his wife, okay, how would anybody expect for him to be faithful with Shayla? So let's go ahead and look at the next one real quick and see what else she's talking about. And then we'll finish talking about Angelina weird self. So where's the other one that I have? Let me do this real quick, you guys. I got to get the title of this one. So now she's coming up with a new plan in this next skit, and that's when she's going to be telling her about Anthony. Shayla does not want Anthony. She wants Iman, okay? See, the mom thought her and Iman broke up. But Shayla was like, we didn't break up. What are you talking about? We are still together. That's crazy. So let's go ahead and watch the second one real quick. Let's see. So I think this is part one. I don't know if this is part one, part two. Okay, let's see. This may be part one. Let's check it out and see. Yeah, this is part one.
All righty, lady. I am out of here. I got some plans.
What? I thought you were gonna get a drink for me.
Oh,
That's true, Jermaine. That's true.
no, I do not drink and drive, so you already know that.
Okay.
So,
Well,
give me some love. Come on, bring it on in.
thanks for coming over.
You know, I was just thinking after everything that you shared that maybe you should look at this with fresh eyes. And maybe this is the time for you to get your family back.
What?
Okay, follow me. Where there's been a mess, there's always a message, okay? I remember when you would cry with tears that you wanted your family, that you wanted to have a family with Anthony.
Well, times have changed now, Mom.
Oh, yes,
I'm
I
with
know.
Iman.
Mm.
I'm happy with Iman. And when I was with Anthony, he didn't choose me. So I don't want to be with a man that doesn't choose me. And I never imagined that I would be where I am now.
Yeah, but where you are is in a great position. If you'll just listen to me, just hear me out, please. Anthony, although he may not be a perfect man, he is a good father. And let's be honest, he was between a rock and a hard place. He really was. This man had to go home and face Amber. You didn't even want to face Amber.
Okay, let's stop this right here. First and foremost, she's still at it about Anthony. Anthony ain't crap. All right. Listen, what makes Anthony a good dad? What makes him a good dad? Because the last I checked, a good dad would make sure that he's not bickering with his wife while holding him. All right. Secondly, a good dad wouldn't be running around here doing the most, flirting with Delicia, telling Shayla all this foolishness. Then now he want to act like he wants his wife. So the thing is, I don't know what Angelina is talking about. I mean, he's an okay dad, but as far as a husband, I don't think so. And then she needs to remember this. When him and her they were together, and he felt like he wanted to just leave and go back home to his wife, that's exactly what he did. It left Shayla standing there like an idiot. So she would be stupid to even be trying to get back with this dude. And for her mom to be telling her stuff like that is plainly crazy. She should be telling her to stay away from this dude as far as trying to get into another relationship with him. If you want a man of substance and quality, she does not need to be looking Anthony's way, period. Let's go to part 2. So we just saw that. I think this is part 2 right here.
The only person who was facing Amber was me. He had so much to do, so much to work through, a lot of pride to swallow. And sometimes in life, things are not A to B. Maybe you should look at this, pray and watch. and let the Lord lead you. Yes, you're with Iman. That's great. But Kai deserves so much more than that. And out of this terrible situation may come a sweet little bud, something that can blossom into a lifetime of happiness, joy. Sister, brother for Kai. This is about legacy. I need you to look at it from that perspective, because that's what you're dealing with here. All emotions aside, Anthony did what he had to do at that moment, because if I was in his shoes, I really probably would have done the same thing.
Would you have been selling me a dream too?
I don't know if he was selling you a dream. Maybe he was following his heart. And sometimes your heart is a wicked thing. That's what the Bible says.
Well, his heart.
And yours is being wicked right now, because when Anthony went back to Amber, I mean, I don't know 100% if he went back to Amber because he truly loves her, but I actually think it's a combination. I think he went back to his wife because he did love her, and at the same time, that divorce and losing all of his money as well. You know, with that foolishness he was telling Shayla, I don't know why he told Shayla all of that. I don't believe him. All right.
Was with Amber mom, and mine is with Iman.
Okay, that may be so. But I want you to remember one thing. Your heart can be anywhere. But the truth is, Iman is not Kai's father. Anthony is. Okay? Mm-hmm. Think on those things, okay? Because it is ladies' night, and I'm feeling right.
Shayla is smart. She will stay clear of trying to get back with Anthony, because if he can't do right with his wife, he didn't even do right with her the first time with her. So why would she even want him back? If Iman's stuff don't work out, if it doesn't work out, I think Shayla just basically needs to, get herself together and wait until someone comes around that's really going to be the man that she's looking for. And she could be the woman that he's looking for. Because Anthony, why would you want him? He's a done deal. All right? Come on, Blaine. Right. Stay out of their business. Now, after the divorce, if Anthony and Shayla want to be together, that's their choice. But until then, hands off. I don't think it's a good idea, though. The thing about it, even after divorce, I don't think that's a good idea. Because remember, Shayla is trying to be friends again with Amber. Okay, and she's not trying to be friends with Amber because of Anthony. I think she really wants to be back in her life. And then also, as long as Shayla keeps Amber as a friend, she will always have someone to help her with Kai besides her mother. All right. And she knows that Amber is going to take care of Kai the correct way, with or without Anthony. And also she knows that Amber is a good friend. So she would be crazy to mess up her friendship for this ninja who at any time could play around on her just like he did his wife. And then don't forget this, he was flirting with Delicia. Now, Delicia, she was talking to, what's her name? I can't remember that girl's name, Abigail, I think she was talking to Abigail about Anthony, okay? And I think Abigail told her to stay away from him, but Delicia claims she will. But I believe that if Anthony try to talk to her and try to get something from her, she's going to do it. So that's another reason. Even if Anthony and Amber get a divorce, Shayla needs to stay away from him when it comes to anything intimate, period. Right. And you said the same thing. You said, I would think Shayla would value her friendship with Amber enough to steer clear of Anthony. Okay? Because the thing is, like y'all say, bros before hoes. Well, we say women before ninjas. Okay? Your best friend, female friend, before some cheating-ass man that Amber was calling husband and she thought was going to be her husband. Yeah, and that's the same thing I said. All right? she'll be an idiot to mess up that. Y'all remember a while ago I said that Shayla should try to get back into good, good on the good side of Amber. Because if she does, Amber will help her with Kai. Because remember this, Kai is her godson. Okay? So she does not need to listen to her mom in regards to this. I don't know why her mom is telling her that anyway. If anything, her mom should be telling her to get herself together. If her and Iman works out, it's cool. If y'all don't work out, get yourself together. You're doing a podcast, that may go good. Go back to school, get some type of education or something. You know what I'm saying? And get yourself completely together. And if you and Iman, if something happened, y'all don't work out, you could possibly find someone that's really, good for you. Y'all a perfect match, instead of trying to encourage her to go get the rest of her family back. That's weird. Okay. Now Jermaine said, new channel alert, you guys. If you love the shopping hauls, deals, and real life finds, we just leveled up. Go subscribe to Shay's new shopping channel right now. And there's the link right there, Shay's Tube Shopping Haul. All right. I had to change the website. I forgot to change that the other day. So there you go. Thank you, Jermaine. All right. So let's go ahead. Sorry about that, y'all. So let's move away from these people right here, okay? And go right into Larry tripped out self. My feet hurt. Okay, let's see where Larry them at. Okay, so yeah, but Angelina, I'm just shocked. I thought she had changed completely, and this woman is still the little conniving ass woman she was before her and what's name got together. You should never be telling your daughter to go after a married man or her best friend husband, whether they get a divorce or not. It's just not a good look. And I don't believe they're going to actually go through that with the divorce anyway. They may, but I don't know. We will see. But you know what? When Anthony sees that man, he's going to think that is the reason why Amber wants that damn divorce. I know he's going to think that. Just watch. I need to use this still. It's not on my foot hurt. Like that. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Now let's go ahead and see this one. So Mr. Larry got his kids up here lying.
Tell her, but I promise you, it's not going to end well for you.
Oh Lord, I got so much fear in my heart. You scare me just how you try to scare back me.
Don't be scared, Brooke.
All right.
Be careful. You know.
Do you want him to be like
No.
what?
I'm just saying. So you can play this game all day, Brooke, but you're going to lose.
He already done lost. He just don't know.
Okay. Well, hey.
You just need to take the L and walk out.
No. You're going to look who in the room with no phone.
Okay, that's because you're my
Look
father.
who in the room with no car.
I had to give you my phone. Okay,
Exactly.
look who's at the house with no wife.
Oh.
I had to buy us dinner. Okay,
guess who don't have
that's
one?
fine. And now you never have a wife.
Why are you stuttering?
Now you never have a wife.
Okay, Brooke, if that's how you want to play this with your dad, you play it with your dad.
Right,
But
right.
you're gonna
Because you
lose
can't
this
play.
game.
You can't play the game with the car dealership. So I guess we both often
You
play
can't
games.
play the game with the person who invented the game.
So I'm not gonna just stay upset.
Okay, so so you want to blackmail your father? Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm
All right,
doing.
Okay, that's how we gonna play it. Okay.
It's been played.
Mhm.
Get what he
I play
deserves.
this game with
I'm losing.
nothing. So if you tell her, then what? You put your mama in a position. You put me in a position. You put everybody in a position.
I'm not in
except
a
you.
position of a no car. So what am I
So
losing?
You're trying to blackmail me to keep secrets
been
that you are
on-
part of.
You do know what this was.
So you want to go tell her?
I mean,
You want to go tell her?
if I don't get my car, then
Come on,
everybody
let's go.
know.
You
Okay.
want to go tell her?
Oh.
Because listen, let me tell you something. What's going to happen is once you tell all those secrets that you will
You
be
put that
18
in it.
soon, that you ain't 18 yet.
You keep putting that in it. I'm sitting here holding all these secrets. I'm telling this secret, that secret, Puerto Rico, all that.
Yeah.
I need a car. Where's my Mercedes? You need to hold that.
What are you going to say?
We get it.
I know how y'all are. Y'all itching to post. Don't post nothing. Just
We got
keep it moving.
We got it. We got it.
Good. That's all I wanted to know. Y'all that. Let me ask y'all a question. Have y'all reported anything or posted anything on y'all Facebook pages?
Nah, he trying to irritate me. What am I gonna post?
Oh, I forgot. That's right. You ain't got your phone. What about you?
I'll be reporting back to their mammy. They keep on coming over to my house like they got a problem.
Ain't nobody worried about you.
Yes,
You should went outside and maced them all.
See, look at that. See, y'all all want to be by.
They gonna get towed up on tomorrow though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, did y'all find anything about those kids that was out there hanging on our front yard?
Oh no, but I'm gonna find out because I know one thing, they need to get up on my driveway, all up in my front yard and stuff. She hates you, by the way. Oh my gosh.
What's up, girls? Y'all looking cozy and comfy in here?
Yeah.
And got on damn fake eyelashes while in the bed. Okay. Anyway, so you said, Jermaine, hold on, let me go down. You said Larry is teaching these girls that it's okay to be deceitful, but yet no one has said anything about that except a certain type of people. Okay, that is true. He's definitely teaching them how to lie, and that's not a good look. Certainly not for a dad to be telling his daughter that, because if she thinks it's okay to lie about the trip to Puerto Rico, what else is she going to think is okay to lie about? She's going to be lying about Isaiah for sure now. All right, for real, for real. You said notice both Larry and Shara have asked Brooke and Destiny to keep secrets, right? And yet no one has said anything about that. But as soon as Bethany suggests they keep a secret or something, everybody wants to jump on that. Like I said, y'all are so hypocritical, it's almost laughable. All right, the thing is that you do not supposed to teach your kids how to be deceitful. All right, that's the first thing, because it's just not good. And then she's trying to bribe Larry for keeping these secrets. And he's sitting up here going back and forth with them like he's a little kid. You know, him and his wife, they got a big problem with that right there, okay? Talking to these kids like they are on the same level. And then he asks about the hope and faith them. And then Destiny says they need to do something with their mammy. If one of my kids use that word in front of me, you know, good and dead going well, I'm going to say, excuse me, you mean mother, not mammy. Just too grown. These two girls, especially Destiny, too grown, for real. And how Shara and Larry both teaches them how to basically be deceitful, that's crazy, you guys. It really truly is. I don't know how long Larry think this is going to stay a secret anyway, because as soon as they go back to school and just say one day Bethany has to be at the school, that principal is going to mention that trip to Puerto Rico. All right. Also, these two girls are going to mess up. They already did with the plane thing. Okay. So what else will they mess up with? Also, it is very weird that they did not take any pictures. Larry is so dumb that it's almost craziness. All right. First and foremost, like I said before, I don't even understand why he felt like he had to lie. Just tell her to stay her ass at home. I don't want you to come. Then that way he didn't have to lie or have these girls lie or anything, because you would think that Bethany would already know, because what kids, as a matter of fact, not just kids, when people go out of town, especially to certain places, even when they don't go to places that we think is all great, people take pictures, especially kids, and they post them on social media. It is very weird that they did not take any pictures or post anything. And Bethany should know and already think that that's weird. Okay, that's very strange. No pictures, no nothing, no souvenirs, nothing. Nothing. That alone alone would tell me that something ain't right. Right, it was a shock. He's so worried about what Bethany was doing. The thing about it, Bethany lied too. But the thing about it is that if Larry wouldn't have did what he did, she wouldn't have a reason to go check, go to Miami to check to see what's up with him and Shara. That's the other thing. If he didn't have his ex-wife with him, she probably wouldn't have snuck out there either. Okay? And Larry can't say shit about her going to Miami when he lied about that trip to Puerto Rico. And then he was there doing things that he shouldn't be doing. So he just messed up all the way around, in my opinion. And he is a hot ass juicy mess. And I don't care what nobody says. This is not something that you would want your husband to do or your wife. To be sneaking to another city, state, or all that, and then have their exes with them, and then trying to get in bed with them, dancing inappropriately with them, and just doing the most. You wouldn't want your you wouldn't want your wife or your husband to do this with their ex or with any man or woman. Right. Because you know what? Because he probably enjoys that. Okay? That's why he keeps on doing all this dumb stuff. And see, when Bethany start to put her foot down, for real, and stop bickering back and forth with people and act like she doesn't care, and stop trying to be the perfect mom to these two kids right here when they don't really want her to, when she started doing her own thing, going to work, I would stay at work all damn day if I was her. Go to work, have her own life, don't let it revolve around them. Larry he's going to notice some things, and that's what she needs to do. She sure should. That's what she should have done. She should have stayed away for a few days and don't tell him shit, because he does not deserve an answer for anything. He's been doing stuff ever since Shara has been back in the picture. And for people to think, like I said before, many times before, for people to think that it's all Bethany, something is wrong. Hey, Bronze, what's up? Happy and blessed Saturday. Something is definitely wrong. But yeah, I can't wait until everything start crashing down, for him especially. Because all this lying and shit is plainly ridiculous. Lying for what? I don't know. Because he's a grown-ass man. I'm just trying to figure out why he felt like he needed to lie. Anyway, he is a grown man. You shouldn't have to lie about where you're going, especially if you think you're not doing anything. So here you go questioning her about her ex-boyfriend. And they just put this up. So I'm glad I'm here on live. So we'll be on here a little bit longer because they just put up another skit and I want to see if it's up. So let's see. So he was concerned about her gone. And then he also listened to Pernell crazy self. This is why you don't need to be talking about your personal business with your families, because they don't be knowing what the hell they're talking about sometimes. Now he done put this idea, Pernell put this idea into Larry's mind that Bethany went out and got cracked. Now he's questioning Bethany about where she went and if she was with her ex-boyfriend. That's crazy. So I guess JT is getting ready to come back into the picture. She should have been with him. See, he can think this because of what he did and he was doing and trying to do with Shara. When people are always accusing you of doing something, a lot of times it's because they be doing shit. And so let's see if that's up. Hopefully it's up. Here it is. It's up. Then when did they put that up? Because they said they just posted. How can they put it up 2 hours ago if they said they just posted it 2 minutes ago? That's strange. Maybe it was posted on his other channel first.
See, you said on the paper. I never said anything. I said, were you with him?
No, which insinuates that you believe that I've been unfaithful. Yes, it does, Larry. I have never, for one, ever given you reason to think that I've done something.
You see the elevation in your voice?
Yes, because it's irritating because you think that you've got the right to come in here and make an accusation.
Oh, remember, let me use your word. You're my wife. I have the right, everybody to ask questions, don't I?
Yes, but you're making an accusation.
I asked a question.
Which was an accusation. Were you with him?
Yeah, that's the question.
Yeah.
I
So
didn't say,
were you doing what you said you were doing in Miami?
yes.
Tell me the truth.
If you tell me yours, I'll tell you
And I
mine.
did tell you the truth. I was not with JT.
Okay. Well, I was not with Shara.
That is a lie.
A damn lie, dude. You were not only with Shara, you was trying to get in Shara's pants, dude. What are you talking about with your lying, stinking ass? All right.
Ourselves. How about that? She was there. You knew she was there. You knew where I was.
You still haven't
I
told
didn't
me
know where you
everything
were.
you were doing.
No, what
I told you I was
yeah, foot hurt.
It's like, you know something's wrong, like you say, and you just can't figure it out. Yeah, I can't figure it out, but put my finger on it. When a woman's angered a lot, she's hiding something. I just want to know if you're hiding something.
I've been angry since Shara moved back to town.
Right.
Why? Because she does everything to make me angry. She pushes all my buttons.
Oh, you don't push buttons?
No, I'm sure I do.
I mean, you push buttons like a computer board. You just always pushing buttons.
And Larry, you've been pushing all the buttons lately too.
No. Oh, but I want to ask
So
you a
what is your
question.
point?
What's the guy's name?
I
TJ.
don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
What?
I'm curious. Were you with him?
What are you talking about?
That guy.
Well,
I'm just curious.
I told you Rebecca told me he was back in town. He went and asked Dad for some money, but that's been like Christmas.
You haven't seen him?
No, I haven't.
Because it's just real ironic that you just not here.
Oh.
Not coming home.
So now you have reason to suspect that I've been unfaithful to you?
No, I just asked a question. But see, you said on my mind. It don't make sense.
Right.
And you said you were with your mom when we came back from our trip.
Yeah.
Based off your mom and your history, yeah, I don't think that's true.
Why don't you think it's true?
Because you never stayed with your mom before, since we've been married.
Yes, I have. But yet you're probably going to claim amnesia to that too. Do you remember right after we got married? And we came back from our honeymoon, and mom and dad both wanted to see the pictures from the honeymoon, from our trip. So I went over there and I stayed and I showed them from the digital camera.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. So
but
now
that
you
was-
owe me an apology
But that
for
was
that.
years ago.
It doesn't matter
That
from
was
the
years ago. It's just,
accusation.
the thing is
This
this.
what it was.
It's like,
Calling me a liar.
I didn't call you a liar. If I want to call you a liar, I'll call you a liar to your face.
never stayed over there.
But,
Okay.
okay, I forgot. That. Anyway, but it just doesn't make sense to me. It's like you've been having this issue of anger a lot. And you see,
Hopefully it's not tripping out because he's letting his ex-women be around his wife and he's putting them before his wife and he's trying to hook up with Shara. That's why she's angry. And she knows this deep down inside. She knows that this man still got something going on inside his mind about his ex-wife. She's not that stupid. She knows that just because women don't say anything about certain things, it doesn't mean that they don't know. Okay? She knows that this dude still feels some type of way about his ex-wife. This is why she does not want this woman to go out of town with him. This is why she feels like she needs to go check up this on him. Just like when he left before, she went over there snooping and spying because she feels that he is still loves his, or he likes or whatever, his ex-wife, and he feels like his ex-wife still wants, she does, I mean, she feels that his ex-wife still wants him, point blank. He's lying. You said this borders on abuse, just my opinion. He's a big liar. Okay, he's standing right there in front of her lying. Then he want to talk about JT like she actually been with JT. Okay, and the thing is, that idea came into his mind from loudmouth ass Pernell. That's why you don't need to be telling people all your business, like I always say, because they don't be knowing what they talking about a lot of most of the time. So I think that this dude right here got a lot of nerves asking her anything, considering what he was doing when he went to Puerto Rico. Plus, he lied about where he was at, and he's constantly lying about all of that. And he got them 2 girls lying as well. It's not a good look. What he did definitely supersedes Bethany lying about going to Miami. And then for him to act like he's jealous or he's feeling some type of way, I would say feeling some type of way that she was gone, in my opinion, he has a lot of nerves, all right? Because he was out there in Puerto Rico, lollygagging with his ex-wife, trying to get some XCS and doing the damn most, and then complaining about Bethany, but yet he's still there with her. No one is forcing him to stay married to Bethany. If Bethany is getting on his nerves so much and she can't cook like a black person, all this other stuff he was talking about, well, then divorce her and then go get Shara so she can hurt your damn heart again. And that's on everything, because she's going to hurt it. All right? So let's go to this other skit that they had come up with them as well. And somebody said that this family right here carries Country Wayne. And these are the best skits. You know what? I must say that I must agree. Okay, I must agree with that. Okay, let's go ahead and look at this other one now. Larry tries to see what Bethany knows about his trip. I don't know why he just, well, I guess now you can't tell the truth because he don't lie so damn much. So let's go ahead and look at this. Hopefully it don't start messing up. We're going to see if we can play this one real quick. Excuse me, y'all. Okay, so let's go and watch this one real quick. So they got part 1. I see part 2, but I don't see part 1. Let's see. Okay, we were just looking at it up here, and I was just, maybe they already got it mixed up. Let's see.
Yeah. About my trip. You were very inquisitive about that. You said you had like proof, something, or evidence. What were you referring to?
The proof that I have, Larry.
Oh, don't close your laptop.
No, it's okay. I'm trying to pay full attention.
Oh, well, thank you. Now I got your undivided attention.
You've always had my undivided attention.
Let's not go into that right now. You were saying like, you asked me about what I ate at, what do we do, and you were like very persistent about your line of questioning.
Yeah,
Now, I'm curious. You said you had proof or you knew some things. I'm just curious, what do you know?
I thought you knew what I know.
How do I know what you know if I can't pick your brain? I'm just asking questions. That way I can understand where you're coming from with this line of questioning.
Where's this going, Larry? What do you want?
I just want to know what's going on. Because you had a lot of questions, like you were writing them down like we were in a court of law or something. And I was just wondering, hey, what is it you think you think I know?
Trying to have a casual conversation with you about the trip that you took since I didn't get to go.
A casual conversation is how you doing, how was your day, whatever. Your conversation was more inquisitive, like you were like interrogating, like.
Well, that's the way you took it, but that's not the way it was meant.
Well, all that was missing was a room and a spotlight on my head,
Well, take it as you will, but that's not the way it was meant.
How was it meant? I mean,
I just told you I was really wanting to know how the trip went. And then, yeah, but you were leaving a lot of info out.
What info was I leaving out? That's what I want to know.
The details.
What details do you know? I mean, that we went to Miami Beach. You knew who went. You know why we're there. What other details do you need? I mean, if there's something that you want to know, then just ask me. I'm curious.
But do you see how defensive you are?
I'm not. See, that's not
Not
defensive.
right there.
You see my posture right now.
No, I see you very
I'm
defensive.
calm.
You're not.
No, see, why when people ask questions, they're defensive. But I'm asking you nice, pleasant questions because
It's not pleasant, Larry.
Am I screaming?
No, it doesn't have to be
I
screaming.
take my glasses off to yell and scream. So I'm just asking. You're
Because
calm.
it's the words you use, and it's how you use them.
So you do understand the words that come out of my mouth, right? So I'm just wondering, just like, what do you want to know about the trip? Because you were very
I
inquisitive.
told you I wanted to play by play because I wanted to see it through your eyes. I wanted to see where you guys went, or at least hear about it.
You
And
want to try these on?
see,
Did
right
them
there,
on?
right there,
I mean, because
right there.
I
You're
got
not
four.
funny. You should never try comedy because you're not funny ever.
Well, hey,
Ever.
I was probably pretty good at it.
Well, you're not.
Today I'm too funny. Okay, what's comedy? Just forget it.
Just like,
You're
some
not.
things you do.
You're right. I'm not good at it.
Like Trevor asking questions, trying to get information. Says, I'm here trying to give you the stage right now and ask me questions. So I'm trying to figure out what you want to know.
I've already told you, but you don't want to give up that information. So
I gave it up.
you didn't.
So, okay, I gave up information. I'm asking you, what do you know that you think I did? Please share that with me.
Once you answer what I asked you, then we will go through that process.
So now we're going back and forth with it. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. When you're ready to share with me
There
what
you
you
go.
know,
Right
I will
there.
share with you.
Right. But see, here's the thing. You were already there.
Yes.
Okay? And because you don't want to share the information with your wife, it's a problem, Larry.
Oh.
See, in that face right there, every time you lie to me, that's the face you make.
That's my thought.
No, that's your lie face.
That's your question.
That's your lie face. That's your
You said-
wait, sorry, your omit face.
Yes, I like that word.
Omit.
Let me ask you a question. We've been married for a long time, a good while.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, at no point since we've been married, have you ever in your life stayed at your mom and dad's house?
I stayed with mom and dad. I
Since we've
have.
been married?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Remember-
the way you and your mom's interactions are lately, you automatically just stayed at your house one night?
Remember I told you we were trying to rekindle things when we went and had coffee a little bit ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
wanted
it's-
this year is about trying to be a better person, turning over a new leaf.
Oh, you've been real good at that.
Mm-hmm.
But the crazy thing is,
See,
you
there's
knew
that lie face again.
me and Brooke
Mm-hmm.
and Destiny were coming home.
Mm-hmm.
And usually when we go somewhere and we come home, you're like, hey, how was everything? It just so happened that night you weren't.
I wasn't there. I was running errands. Mhm.
Uh-huh.
I was doing some stuff I needed to do. You're right.
And you were at your mom and dad's house for the night? Yeah.
I told you where I was, Larry.
Okay.
I just wish you would tell me where
Just
you
like-
were.
I told you where I was.
You didn't.
I was the same place you were. Somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I saw the lie face.
Okay.
I saw it.
That's
your lie face.
That's right. Like the face you got right now, that's that, he's on to me. That's that face you have right there.
Okay. You're trying to be slick, but I'm always slicker.
Remember,
I'm just saying.
I used to be a cop. I
Yeah.
know when somebody's keeping stuff from me.
Yeah, you were a dirty cop. I know.
Definitely keeping
Dirty
stuff.
cop. Dirty cop.
I know.
See, there's that evil laugh too.
Yeah, because he's lying. All right, he wants to know what you've been doing, but he won't tell you what he's been doing. He said these skits are more interesting because they tackle family dynamics. The others are all cheap, rinse and repeat. I know that's right. You got that right. All right. Even though I don't like this dude at all, but it is a little bit more, realistic because in some families, they are dealing with stuff like this, issues. All right. Now let's get to him sitting up here trying to see what Bethany knows. He's so damn stupid. I don't know why he did not rehearse in detail what to tell her because he knows his wife. Okay. He should already knew everything to say. Now, I don't know about these pictures. I don't know how they could have played that one off because even if you go online and you do AI pictures, she can tell if that's AI. Plus, you can put it into, maybe you can put it inside of Google or something, and it will tell you if it's AI or whatever the case is. So, again, I don't know how he could have played that part off because I don't know if any parts of Puerto Rico can pass for Miami. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I just think he's stupid for lying in the first place. I don't understand why he couldn't have just told her that he was going to Puerto Rico instead of Miami, because that's what Pernell suggested. Okay, and he does not want her to go. I mean, why play these games? He's a grown ass man. He said that his wife does not rule him. So why do you feel like you need to lie if she's not ruling you? And as far as her not telling the truth, like I said before, if Larry would have never gave her a reason, she would have never had to go there. All right. Not saying that it's right for her to lie, because it's not right for her to lie either. But Larry is the reason for all of this foolishness. Okay, I mean all of it, including with his exes, because he is the one that is allowing these women to be there and to interfere in his marriage. Period. He's allowing this. So what you got to say about this skit? Anything further, Jermaine, about this skit right here? I think that's it with them. Let me just see. Make sure they didn't put anything else up. Yeah. Time to time, a Country Wayne posts videos late at night. Okay. I think that's it for right now. Damn, that video got 1,000 views already. Okay, so I just know in probably another couple of days, she's going to find out about Puerto Rico. Just watch. Some type of way she's going to find out. And she should already be suspicious, because no kids go out of town or go to a different city, state, especially somewhere like Puerto Rico, and don't post anything online. Not to mention, the principal knows exactly where they went. And Larry is going to slip up. Just watch what I tell you. Just like she's probably going to slip up and stuff. Because remember, when she was outside talking to the HOA dude, she told him that she was out of town. But she told Larry she was at her mom's house. So we will see how all of this plays out, you know. But I think maybe the next day or two, she's going to find out that Larry went to Puerto Rico. And the real thing is, though, when is she going to find out about him co-signing for Shara? That's the real question. When? Because I'm trying to figure out, when she finds out about that, what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And is JT going to come back and possibly give Larry something to be jealous about? These are questions that we hope are answered soon. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. We was on here for almost an hour. Thanks to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched this in the replay over here in the chat. Bronze, thank you so much for being here tonight. And Jermaine, Skit Squad, up in the place, representing. Thank you guys so much for being here. And y'all don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, share, leave a comment. And if you want to show additional support, feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, cash up donation at $Shades2 for copy of a membership for $4.99 per month. Thank you, Jermaine. And y'all, in 2 days, well, 1 day now, because my birthday is actually on Sunday. So this whole entire weekend, I'm going to be celebrating, all right? And today I had me some ice cream and cake, and I had me some Red Lobster. It was decent. I mean, it wasn't what I really wanted, but yeah, I got a little fish and chips, dinner, and that was it. They got my cake and ice cream. It was pretty good and stuff. And then tomorrow I was supposed to be going to the beach. We were going to the beach today, but we changed it. So we're gonna go tomorrow, and I'm gonna go out there. And I might, depending on if I can, I may do a live out there if I can. All right. Other than that, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Check out my latest YouTube short that I just did yesterday for tonight. For the whole weekend, I did something for the whole weekend. And check out my latest news reaction I talked about Nancy Guthrie, about the latest information or the latest updates on her. And then my night live, my night owl live last night, I talked about Usher and Justin Bieber. So make sure y'all check that out. And I may do a live. Now, see that night out live, I may do that at the beach tomorrow. I may do it live from there. Country Wayne, I'm gonna do it early tomorrow before I get ready to leave out. You said new channel alert. If you love the shopping hauls, you guys, the deals that I show in real life finds, we just leveled up. Go subscribe to Shay's new shopping channel right now. And there's the link. It's Shay's to shopping. What is it called? Shay's to shopping haul, I think. But that's the link right there. Just click on it. Y'all know at nighttime I'll be tripping out. Click on that and subscribe and check those little videos out over there. And what else? I think that's everything. And check out my other Country Wayne live reactions. Check those out too. Country Wayne Skits live reactions. And I think that's it. All right. So anyway, I'll see y'all later on today. Later on today with another Country Wayne Skits live reaction. And then we'll try to do one again later on tonight as well. Okay. Other than that, y'all, let me take this down. Let me stop sharing. Let me make sure they didn't put up another skit before I leave. Because you know how Country Wayne do it. Well, they do got it. Let me look at this one real quick before we leave, okay? Because this is another one. They got some good skits coming up late at night. We're going to cover this one real quick before we leave, if it's up. If it's not up, then I'll cover it to, tomorrow. Let's look at this real quick. They put a lot of good skits up late. It was damn 117, 317 over there on the East Coast. But, he probably automatically got these set, just like I will. Like I'm going to do my Dollar Tree haul tonight and put it up for tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, Dollar Tree haul will be posted too. Y'all know I was up here doing my feet while I was on this live. Damn. I'm surprised y'all didn't hit the machine I was using. I'm always doing weird stuff when I'm on these lives. Okay, so yeah, it's up already. So let's look at this real quick, okay, before we get ready to leave.
What the hell? Regina! Regina! Regina!
Dr. Regina to you. What's going on?
What happened to the stuff that was downstairs in that closet that was in Daniel's room?
Dalen has some people to come over here and move that stuff around. What's the matter?
Did they say something about finding anything, or what? Did they bring anything up here that didn't belong in there, maybe?
No, they ain't brought nothing up here. What, like what?
My money.
Your money.
I was saving up some money, and I was keeping it in there.
So, okay. Why? What? Hold on. Let me see if I can stop this and start it back. Hopefully we can. This damn stupid ass internet. Let's see if we can. Let's hopefully get the rest of it up here. Let's see.
Thing from the storage room. Do you know where everything is at?
Yeah, he had him to take it to the garage. $600. She better watch her tone. $600.
That was more than $600. And then let me stop right here. See.
Do you have my money?
What? Girl, I told you, I ain't nobody got no $600 in anyway. What will $600 do for a woman like me?
She said it ain't shit. Okay, we can stop it right there. So she said that $600. That looked like a little bit more money than $600 in that bag. That was more than $600. Y'all think that was more than $600? Y'all remember I showed that skit earlier. I think that was more than $600. I think Deja is lying. So I wonder what happened to the money though. So I guess hopefully in the morning when I wake up, hopefully they've been and did another skit to show us more about this, okay? Because that's a trip. I wonder what happened. So anyway, again, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me go ahead and change this. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, share, leave a comment. This award right here goes out to Larry because he's a hot ass mess and he got a whole lot of nerves to be thinking someone owes him the truth when he can't even tell the truth. Point blank. All right. And he thinks he's going to get away with lying about Puerto Rico, and he's not. So yeah, he's the clown for the night. Okay. Point blank. It sure was. And I bet you Daniel got that. And Margaret, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, it was more like what? $6,000 or something like that. And where did she get that money from anyway? Maybe that's still some of that money she got left over from Marco. And that boy, yep, he probably got it. And he might have left. Because where is Daniel? I think that Dalen's mom got that money. Dalen's mom said, she didn't think about no $600. She said she deal with real money. I'm gonna look at $600. So it was more than $600, more like $60,000 or $6,000. Okay, but anyway, man, I touched this damn thing, man. Anyway, y'all have a blessed night, and I'll see y'all later on when I come back. All right. And thank y'all so much. I think I told y'all everything that I wanted y'all to know. So we are getting ready to get out of here. Thanks, Mark, for stopping by. Jermaine, Bronze, everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched this in replay. Good night, y'all. Sweet dreams. All right. This is Shay's too. Yeah, that child is upset. He probably got that money and probably planning to leave, especially if it's found out that Dalen is not really his father. So we will see, won't we? All right, y'all. Good night now. Let me put this up here.
Yeah. Right. She know the shade soon. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the face, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay stuff wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Country Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she co-hosting from the sideline. talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She paused, rewind, then snatched they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day
She
ride.
stay talking, she break it all down from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, it's the Shay's the vibe. She the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Country Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, side out to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's 2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe. She the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Good night, y'all, and have a beautiful sleep tonight. And I'll see y'all later on. Thank you so much.